A tragic incident unfolded in Manhattan earlier today. A gunman opened fire near a corporate office building on Park Avenue. At least 4 people have been killed in the shooting incident. The suspect or the gunman was neutralized in the incident. Following this, the investigation into the attacker is now underway. There are some big revelations that come to light. The shooter reportedly arrived in a BMW car, which was registered in his name. After the attack, the police found a rifle case with rounds, a loaded revolver, ammunition, and magazines in the suspect's car. Investigators revealed that the attacker was carrying a note at the scene voicing anger that his mental illness may be linked to his having played football. The mayor has even revealed that New York gunman thought he had brain injury condition. Now we are joined by Scott Faulkner. He's the head of Eagle Enterprises firm. Joins us live from Washington. Thank you, Scott, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you. So how is this news covered, this tragedy covered in U.S. where you are?
It is obviously a major news story because we've not had a mass shooting in Manhattan, which is downtown New York City, in decades. So this is a huge story. Again, people are trying to grapple with the why someone would come all the way from Las Vegas to go to that particular building, to that particular floor, to start shooting people basically at random. So everyone is grappling with the why behind it, in addition to the how. How does somebody who has supposedly a documented psychological condition get a weapon, get ammunition, and then drive basically 2/3 of the way across America to this particular site and kill all these people? It is quite a traumatic moment here in America.
And now, given this shooter's claim, you've also mentioned his mental health issues that could be linked to potential brain injury from playing football. How should we be addressing this intersection of violent behavior and mental health in cases like these?
Well, chronic traumatic encephalopathy is something that a lot of people have who are playing contact sports, whether it be American football, soccer, or football worldwide, rugby. So when you start to have concussions, especially multiple concussions, you can have major brain damage and major psychological problems. So this is something that, and supposedly the National Football League, our National Football League, is headquartered in this building. And I think he was using that as one of the reasons why he targeted that building. They were on a different floor than the one that he went to. The key is that supposedly the documents that were left behind show that the CTE, as they call it, is a condition that he had, that he thinks he had because he played American football when he was a younger person. And this is a major issue within a number of our professional sports teams, not only in America, but worldwide.
And Scott, now, should there be more comprehensive screening or interventions for athletes at risk, also for people who are allowed to buy guns?
There should always be a very strong background check, and that's something that even people who are in essence pro-gun recognize that background checks are important. But again, the key is that it's not the weapon, it's the shooter. How does somebody who has a possibly severe neurological condition get a weapon? But also, how do we begin to treat people with severe neurological conditions that might relate to contact sports?
And Scott, now this gunman arrived in his car. He had multiple weapons in his car. So don't you think that there could be multiple opportunities for law enforcement to track or prevent him?
Again, the question becomes, was he up on the radar screen, so to speak, for either local Nevada police or the FBI? Again, if someone has a severe neurological condition and that person has not
Thank you very much. Sorry, Scott, we might have some technical connection there. Couldn't hear you by the end. That was Scott Faulkner. He's the head of Eagle Enterprises. Please stay with us as we'll come back to you, and thank you for joining us. Now, we move on to our next news. Russia has carried out deadly strikes